So let's do it without the numbers first. Let's just use the A's and B's. How could you clean that up?
So after doing instead to like doing B -4, so you subtract -4, -2.
What is -4 minus -2? Exactly. Can you do that quick in your head? You sure? Your voice said you weren't sure, Bryn. If you want to use that rule, that's fine. This is where your subtraction rule blows up in most people's faces.
Sorry.
Because what is -4 minus -2?
Negative.
Is it? You sure?
Negative.
So how can we avoid that? This A, is it positive or negative exponent? This is positive, so it stays put. This B, positive or negative? It's negative, move it downstairs and make it positive. How about this A here? Negative, move it upstairs and make it positive. And this B here, negative, move it upstairs and make it positive. Now deal with it. A, B squared on the top, B to the 4th on the bottom. Can you clean that up? How many A's? Where are they at? Top or bottom? 2 A's on the top. What about your B's? The 2 on the, I got 2 on the top and 4 on the bottom. So the 2 on the top cancel with 2 of them on the bottom, leaving you with 2 of them on the bottom. The subtraction rule thing, they call it the quotient rule, is fine if you can wrap it. And yeah, the problem is, Bryn, if you'd have written your answer in my math lab as A squared B to the -2, it will be marked wrong because the directions say write your answer as a positive exponent only. That's the big problem with that rule. Because you get it done and they say, well, yeah, you did it right, but it's not right. That's not the form we want the answer in.
You do another one like that.
How about something like 91? I'm just going to leave out the numbers. Because you could, 21 divided by 3, you could handle that, right? So let's just look at the exponent. Y to the second, z to the, what is it, -3rd? And let's see. Y to the -2, z to the -1. Lots of ways you can do this, but my recommendation, change them all to positive exponents because we know what positive exponents do. Does anybody really understand negative exponents? No, all they did was they changed. It's shorthand again. Let's change it back to something we recognize. The y squared. It's positive. Make a note of this. If it's positive, you leave it alone. Positive stays put. We're only moving the negative exponents. So that y squared is positive. It stays where it was.
Okay.
The z to the -3 goes downstairs. Z to the 3 and becomes positive. When you switch its position, only the sign here changed on the exponent. That's the only thing. This is why it's negative. Move it upstairs and it becomes positive. This z was negative. Move it upstairs and make it positive. So if I rewrite this, I got y squared, z to the 1st. And now it looks like a question from earlier because they're all positive. Can you clean that up? Again, it's not about memorizing things. It's about what I can do with it. Can I clean up my y squares? Yeah, I got, how many y's have I got?
Four.
Four, where are they? Top or bottom?
Top.
Top. What about my Z's? I got one in the top, it'll cancel with one of them in the bottom. That's gonna leave me with two Z's on the bottom. Now, last thing, what do you do with something like 93? What if there's a negative exponent on the outside?
I can do this for you. X to the second power, y to negative second power, and then parentheses, and then -2.
Yeah, we're gonna change some of these. I'm gonna make this 3, I'm gonna make this 5, just so that
That's
we don't.
not number 93.
93B.
Okay.
We got some options. The -5 applies to the entire parentheses. So option 1. This applies to the entire parentheses. So how can I make that positive then? Right now, it's on the top. Bring the entire thing down to the bottom. And make it positive. This means you got 5 of them on the bottom, right? That means I'm gonna have 4 to the 5th. What's 5 groups of 2? 10. What's 5 groups of -3? -15. Can I leave it like that?
No.
No. This one is okay. That one is okay. This one, you need to move back upstairs. Are we good now?
Mhm.
Do we need a number here? Check view with an example to see if they put one. Anybody know what 4 to the 5th power is? I didn't think so. I don't either.
I was trying. Trust me. If you have to try harder than you
I think it's something like 1,024. Option 2 would be, I know we're about out of time here, is what we did earlier and applied this to each of them. If I apply this here, it'd be 4 to the -5th power. Our shortcut was when you had an exponent to an exponent, you could multiply. What's 2 groups of -5? -10. -3 and -5 would be +15. Now deal with them individually. This is negative. It has to go downstairs and become positive. This one's negative. It has to come downstairs to become positive. This one is positive. It stays upstairs. I get the same answer either way. Yeah.
Our test.